tables, and the loudest table will get free t-shirts. Except for this table because they have the most t-shirts already. Okay, so let's test it. Okay, so let's start from Boyan's table. Okay, I'm a human rights defender. I'm a reproductive justice mobilizer. Okay, so this table and that table, if you can beat them and make it louder, you'll get the t-shirts. Okay, go! We're launching this campaign. You have to get it right now. Okay, again, Kathy. I'm a human rights. Come on. Hopefully you'll get it to be a household name. Yeah, you know, Singapore, it's difficult. You know, in French, we're not even going to attempt this. But let's try. Hopefully, after 3 years, we can say this as fast as we can. Okay, Kavita, so you can lead the group. Come on. I'm a human rights defender. Okay, we're testing out this look and we really have to work on this look. Yeah. Karen's also saying, this is difficult. These are the veterans and campaigns in the Philippines, and they're saying, okay, we better make it short. But for the sake of we're launching this campaign, we have to do it. So Margaret is here. We have to show her we can say these words in full blast. Okay, this table and that table. Okay, I am a human rights defender. Just Karen, you know what I mean? The whole Tanyadas been campaigning for the Philippines since martial law. We cannot just leave it to Tanyada again to carry this whole campaign. So we have to say it all at the same time. Okay, once again, I'm a human rights defender. I'm a reproductive justice mobilizer. Okay. Okay, from that end up to Tinay. Okay. Okay, 1, 2, 3. I'm a human rights defender. Okay, so thank you very much. Unfortunately, no one won, I think. You have to negotiate from the police out there who will get the free t-shirts, but they have still some on the table. Anyway, for us, it's a privilege for the Women Human Rights Defenders International Coalition to be part of this campaign. When I was talking this morning in terms of how women human rights defenders have specific vulnerabilities specifically for the human rights that they advocate, one of them is the issue of reproductive rights. It's vulnerable in the context of political isolation. Many of these workers or service providers or advocates for reproductive rights are not even considered within the rubric of human rights. When we were Even before we joined this campaign, one of the issues that we faced within the coalition was the question is, are the service providers, health workers, those that provide services for abortion, are they actually human rights defenders? And even within the coalition, it's not a settled issue. I mean, there's those who say no, they cannot be because they provide services, they don't defend human rights. But there's some of us who say that in a context where these rights are challenged and they provide services that actually expands the choice and allows you to exercise the freedom of choice in terms of reproduction and reproductive rights, then there is room to consider them as women human rights defenders. So we're engaging with this campaign because we want to confront these issues concretely and address them as we join WNGNRR in terms of addressing many of the urgent appeals that we think this campaign will actually service and many of the emergency assistance that we'll be receiving in the next few years as they run this campaign. So for us, I mean, if you look at your sheets, there's actually case studies there. One is of Dwi Surya from Indonesia, wherein she was compelled to undertake sterilization. And in this context, we're asking, is there a room for women human rights defenders to defend their rights? Is there a room to call those gives doing a choice, a human rights defender. So I'm leaving it to Stephanie to answer some of these questions as the next speaker. But anyway, from the coalition, thank you very much for making us a part of this campaign.